a lot.
Oops, wrong button. There we go. They're all square. They're all the same shape. That's my problem. There we go. But yes, indeed. Lower bracket final coming up. I don't even know if we're doing a break here, but we are going to find ourselves D-Slurp. So, I don't know if this is a NA situation where, you know, a team like Team Liquid can get knocked down into the lower bracket and then come back for the reverse 2-0 sweep. Is that the same thing between D-Slurp and Maestro, do you think? You were watching... actually, you were casting the Maestro Diarrhea Slurp match.
I was.
Yeah. All those years ago.
I don't know. I think that... No, it really could go either way. I think like these top three, I can't pick them apart at all. And I'm not even going to try.
At least they sound different.
They do.
While we're here, we've already got maxterzz ZenAku in there. Let's make sure. Yeah, that D-Slurp. They've been hanging out in that channel for a while. Okay, cool. So we're gonna make sure we have comms from them. Not that they've been very vocal whenever we do check in with them, but it is what it is. We just saw a copy pasta born in the chat. It's a beautiful thing.
Someone hold it to the sun like Simba.
All right, so we've got the penultimate match here, the lower bracket final. Maestro just watching in anticipation for whoever they get to beat up on here. But this is, again, a series of rematches. D-Slurp versus Maxaku. Again, it did go to 3 maps last time. It was a very narrow victory. Maxaku's been grinding through the LB. Maybe that means they've got a little bit of extra something to push them over the edge, or they're tired. One or the other.
Well, they're tired. Yeah, also always a realistic possibility that you have to consider, especially because it is now what can only be described as evening in Europe.
You know, well, it could be worse. That's all I'll say. As far as...
I mean, I'm in England. Like, I could be an hour in the future, like Rob Core.
Yeah. The pace of these tournaments has been about as brisk as they could be.
It's just a lot of people signed up.
Yeah.
And it's a pretty robust tournament format, proper double elim, best of 3s where possible. So these results are the most legitimate, and that's what matters.
The most
and if it
legitimate
means
results,
that Jaha has to pay me a little bit more for an extra couple hours of casting, you know, he's going to do that. He's going to do that, no problem.
Oh, I mean, money was on the table until you didn't have your damn webcam.
Yeah, well,
Had to go too good me. I didn't even have time to animate your mouth.
Who would want?
Ron is saying start immediately.
Wait, Chronix?
Wait.
He's not even playing.
He's still in the... Why is
no,
he
that's
still
in the past.
Okay,
that
never
was,
mind, never mind.
That was 15 minutes
ago. Oh, okay. It was such a quick map.
We're good.
Yeah. Cool.
It's been a long couple of days.
It has.
For our boy Jaha here.
But, again, I don't feel stressed out about it. The players are carrying me. The audience is carrying me. You're carrying me, Joel. So...
Always.
It's fine. I'm just sitting on an inner tube of mediocrity. Just enjoying the talent of these players.
That's what it's all about.
All right, they're doing their bands.
Yes, man.
We'll switch over to them. These aren't real bands yet. Next time we will have the mystery band icon until we know what reality is.
650 viewers. Oh no, I'm gonna feel nervous.
Oh wow,
scary.
This is what happens when Roth is not streaming. We get viewers.
Yeah. Oh, that guy.
I'm not.
He
I'm
riles
fine.
me
This
up.
is fine. This is fine. Yeah.
welcome, though. Thank you ever so much for being here. It's been a very successful couple of events, I feel. And it's yesterday and today, a lot of fun for everyone involved. The players seem to be having a good time. The casters are having a good time. The audience always having a good time, goes without saying. That's, yeah, it's a good sign of things to come.
And the best thing to come is going to be Diarrhea Slurp and Maxaku. We've got a link. I just need a link relay. Hey. All right, Scale Bearer Band, shocker.
I think that is very smart of them.
Yes. Yes. We just saw just an absolute stampede of Scale Bearers over the last 2 maps. And Galena banned out. Okay.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I think that should just be a tournament rule. I gotta be honest, right?
Oh.
No, come on. Look, I think the champions of Quake Champions in 2v2 especially actually add a lot to the game.
Yes.
Galena does not add a lot to the game.
Galena adds so much. A touch of class. Unnudge it. Thanks for the $13.26. Yes, indeed, our entire prize pool is viewer funded.
Now we're at a weird number, like 613. Oh no. If only it were 650.
Oh.
Or dare I dream? 700. Dare I?
And Sib and Dramas made it very close to double dipping on the prize pools this weekend. Not quite.
Yeah, that'd have been pretty sweet.
The same thing could be said for Antoshka and Crew. And Opium. Okay.
The chat is wild right now.
Yeah,
Can we like not talk about it necessarily because, you know, but shout outs to the chat. Always entertaining us during the downtime.
Yeah. As if that wasn't our job.
I couldn't have a job, Jaha.
I meant job in the loosest possible sense.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
But even then.
All right. Do we have maps? We do. I'm ready.
Hey,
We got Cook.
I'm also ready.
Got Loom Up donating $5.67. Which brings us up to $618.93. Wow.
That's quite a chunk of change. Shout outs to the chat. I'm definitely not just trying to curry their favor. I'd never do that.
Curry sounds really good right now.
It's a good shout.
Yeah. All right. The chicken tikka
If it wasn't 11
on standby
PM.
for after the show. Yeah. Hey, King Titan, there's at $6.66. Still a weird number, but yeah, we'll take it.
We will take it, literally. Okay, so we're back to name value QPL players up against D-Slurp. And the thing that we're going to talk about every time is the boys of D-Slurp, they're just a bit better at aiming than everyone else.
Everyone else, yeah.
Everyone. Although they've clearly got something right in the head, because there's no doubt that PULZz is up there in terms of aim, but him and Ron look pretty lost in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, and I wanted to say that was just an Exile thing, but I think it might be a Apex thing.
Could be.
But again, for like zero practice, zero prep, signing up at the last possible day, they've done well.
Yeah, I mean, it's PULZz and Ron, right? The pedigree it goes without saying. Those guys have been in the game and achieved so many things for years and years and years and years and years.
But it does do something very special to me when I see a team operating under the same name, with the same players even, across multiple events, across multiple games even. So a big shout out to D-Slurp, taking me back to the paramedics days, to the To the big old monster days. To the Lowland Lion days. To back when Quake Live CTF was a thing. Man.
Tear it up.
Back when EG had a clan. All right, here we go. Lower bracket. Final game.
Where are you?
You know where he is. You bitch about his Twitter all the time.
Yeah, I know. No, well, I need to clarify. I need to clarify. I agree with almost everything that Sir Scoots puts out, but he does produce a Valorant podcast with an Ari flex, and it's absurd. Okay? Politically, me and Sir Scoots are on a level. It is purely the level of his production.
Yeah.
I'm on board with ZenAku.
Me too. Is there any, like...
I'm gonna press G.
comparison there to doing a Quake Champions event with C100?
No, I think that's okay.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I wanted to gauge the relative.
I mean, because it does look really good.
Huh. You caused me to get it.
That's the thing is, I know. I've really dug in deep at this point, but with an Ari flex, it doesn't even look good straight out of camera. It's only good once graded. Whereas the C100, you chuck that on a non-log profile, you put that on like 10-bit fucking ProRes, you're fine. Anyway, Quake Champ.
But don't you know, grading non-graded footage is all the rage right now. If you grade your footage, you just look like an amateur. $5 donation. Thank you. As we get into the first entire minute of this lower bracket final. D-Slurp and Maxaku. And things aren't looking awesome for D-Slurp just yet, but we all know it's all about that first quad. And Maxter is apparently Oh my god, what a freebie that is! Oh, didn't even blink. Wasn't even surprised at his massive good fortune.
Man, what must Max's day-to-day life be like if that level of luck is just right? Yeah, of course.
Okay, enesy, I want to believe.
$20 on the floor.
enesy with a quad and no rocket launcher. I'd like to see this.
6 to 10. enesy going up the jump pad.
Ooh. The quad turret covering the TP exit. Dangerous. So that's very disgusting. Dangerous. Nice.
That's not on. That's illegal.
It's gotta be somewhere. But Maxter, is ZenAku doing anything? Okay, sure, yeah.
Doesn't need to, does it?
Not at this point, but PULZz, just you wait. PULZz is going to warm up, and he's going to be absolutely deadly. It's hard to warm up on a map this cold, but we'll get there.
It's a high-quality show, this. Great commentary. Bang. ZenAku on a bit of a run here. enesy on the low ground. Destroyed.
Yeah, it's never a good sign when you're just like looking for those LG tickles from below.
Yeah, I mean, in some games where the knockback is much higher, it's less pathetic. But in Quake Champions, it's pretty grim whenever you're looking at that.
All right,
ZenAku's on a run, by the way.
Well, okay, yes, but those were frags precipitated by Maxter just doing Maxter things. ZenAku's just cleaning up the trash.
You can't call players trash.
Their name is Diarrhea Slurp, GMT.
You can't call them trash.
Their name is Diarrhea Slurp.
They're garbage.
I think we're gonna be okay.
Sounds better. Mega is up. Oh! Tally shenanigans once again. 1 HP on enesy. Just pick up the Mega boys.
But not the enesy.
No! No!
Oh, Maxter, nicely done.
Oh, that is they've given away the Mega and the Pent for precisely no reason.
Yeah, there is Pent. I guess I have a reason to not watch Maxter at the moment. I guess we can watch ZenAku.
Just flying in. It looks like he's playing Pika full time.
Always peeking. 12 to 26. This is an exile score, I want to say at this point. Oh no! There it is! We were waiting, and we got it! Where are you going? All the way down.
Always peeking, of course. My answer when anyone asks me what my favorite Chris Marker documentary is. Got him.
All right.
That's one for the fans out there.
That for the plural. Wow, I think highly of yourself.
ZenAku hitting a lot of plasma there. Let me see.
Sometimes you just come to this corner and you spam anything you can because you might just get a free TP frag out of it. But ZenAku just doing so much damage, taking so little in return. This man is a giver.
He's not a taker. Just a nice man.
And in fact, speaking of, we're going to catch up with them for this quad run and see just how nice they are.
He did a sweet backflip when he died, though.
I'm way far.
Okay, I got it. I will grab Mega.
I forget what's 7. Oh, whenever it is.
I took it 10. Then I'm 14.
Yep. Yep. Good. Nice one. Good armor here.
He's one of these corridors.
Okay. I'll check. He's not
Yeah,
rail.
I knew it. 10 is Mega.
Okay, I'll wait for it. Nail gun. Or he's in mid pit, I think. No?
Okay,
17 heavy, I think.
okay. Waiting for it. No, 14.
Okay. Eisen super low. You
Yeah,
got him.
kill him.
Kill him. That is
It's a good idea.
the goal of the game. 18 to 41. This is not the same matchup we saw between these two teams on the upper bracket.
No. No, this is, well, I think 40 Lions would call this a piping.
Yep. Hot piping.
Remember when you used to have good casters on this stream?
I do. I'm very thankful.
To Rob.
Oh my god. ZenAku. Just stop. Stop. Oh.
He won't.
And at this point, yeah, leaving somebody with 2 rails in the back without even killing them is somehow more BM. Oh, the grenades. Alright, enesy. Managed to bring something back. Not this LG model. Can't bring that back, but maybe a few more frags for the road. Oh, protection. Once again, going to Maxaku. Is this the fight to pick, really? Okay. 48, 49. Is it going to be Maxter finding this shot, or will it be ZenAku? It's going to be ZenAku. Popped way up. Just one more shot. There it is. Maxter saving the day, swooping in out of nowhere, and taking the first map for Maxaku. They are looking somehow better and better as the tournament goes on.
Yeah, that was, I mean, there's no other way to put it. That was very one-sided.
Yes.
That was not a great game of Quake Champions 2 versus 2 TDM.
It may be. Well, it may be the second to last exile that we see in the tournament. Oh, boov, boov. Dragging the real drama out, jeez.
Those were the days. But serious, seriously, come on.
Never let him forget.
Never let him remember.
All right, next map coming up. It's going to be PULZz. Once again, ZenAku looking for a minute. His minutes have been minutes instead of multiple minutes.
He's a good lad like that.
Did Keel get a decent buff? Well, usually you don't see Keel play it a lot in duel because there's one guy to shoot. In 2v2, there are at least 2 other guys to shoot. So, yes,
True.
he got a buff by having more things for his grenades to hit. And sometimes if a grenade even hits a teammate, then the splash still hits your enemy, and it's all good. I like your mouse.
Whose?
Oh, am I hearing somebody else's?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. Shifty eyes. Alright. Bathroom. Is he saying that while having returned from the bathroom, while he's going to the bathroom, or during?
I mean, there are some questions I just don't think we're meant to answer. Otherwise, there would be no mystique in life. I'm going to level with you. I'm going to eat an apple.
Yeah, that's fine. I know it's serious when you go into apple territory, graduating from the berries.
It's a good apple.
Unlike ZenAku, who's a bad apple. Wonder how much time I've spent over the years waiting for people to defecate. It's a number that exists.
Like way too long.
It is a number, yeah. Boov is so proud of the fact that, yeah, my desk is literally right next to a bathroom. There should be some sort of standardized gamer defecation schedule. The GDS, yeah. Alright, here we go. We are going into Ruins of Sarnath. All is joy. Slurp and Maxaku. Match point for Maxaku before going into the grand final against who else? Maestro. It's alright, you just enjoy your apple.
It's a good apple. That was good. I'm done.
What happened in Talladega Nights? They won! What do you mean, what happened? They won. They played the games and they won the games. That's what happened. Here we go.
3, 2, 1, fight.
Alright, we got Maxter, who has been more than worth watching, but they've only got one weapon to fight over, and look at this, ZenAku's... Oh, I thought he left the Mega up for him. No. So, ZenAku's out here with just a machine gun and a prayer. Oh my god, what is happening? What is happening? It doesn't need to be like this.
The cess.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
Your time.
PULZz. Oh!
What?
Baxter.
And of course, it's going to be a trade here.
Lead taken.
Who's going to get that Mega, though? Okay, it's going to be Slurp, so yeah, just literally trading. So a little bit of delay there causes Maxter to be stuck down in the heavy armor and might have trouble finding a way out. Maybe he can just follow ZenAku and hope ZenAku attracts all the attention. Oh! There you saw it. The Quake reach around. There it is. Got him way
Once
up
again,
there.
in 2v2. Oh, Maxter. in 2v2, all fun and games. If that happens in a duel, people are calling for fucking Sincar's head. Yeah, no! No! You do not kill Kilson with a Pika. It's not right. 2v2. Hey!
Oh, all right. So maxterzz gonna enjoy this quad, enjoy the relative peace it gives him, because nobody wants to be anywhere near him. Whoop! Almost disappeared a little bit too late there. I feel like he had time to reload there. Oh, who's shooting? Excuse me. You what?
I'm quite lost.
That peeker was pretty good.
I enjoyed it. I think you did too. I think the chat enjoyed it. Even rewatching it.
Bonk. Oh. enesy just wants to sit on the bottom of the jump pad with less than 100 health. All right. Bonk. So between the items, you know, relatively slower pace of frags. And PULZz just made one of his own, and so did enesy. So this has some potential. I say that as I switch to a 14 health PULZz. enesy just right down in the middle of the rail pit. He's not going to live. So at some point, PULZz just needs to realize somebody needs to be picking up these items. It's not them because they're shooting my teammate. It's not my teammate because he's getting shot. Maybe it's me.
Maybe it is you. But also, who's to say? Look, I'm not saying I have the answers.
With any luck. Well, it didn't amount to a whole bunch. He was able to get a few rails in edgewise while he was still recovering, but it didn't. Oh my god. Oh, alright, good. Had to put on his sunglasses for that one. Oh. He's really lucky he had less than 90 health. Okay, PULZz. He's got this protection. A few frags during the item run-up to force Maxaku to be fresh spawns. I can get behind that. But PULZz wants to wait for heavy armor. It's like Ferdinand here.
We have a strange 2-on-2 here. ZenAku does get the better of enesy. PULZz now turning around, trying to hit the rail onto maxterzz. Will be able to get one. Can he get two? He hits enough, and enesy's there to bail him out. 12 to 15. I thought this was going to be really one-sided, and it was looking that way for sure. But now, we've got a proper game in our hands.
We do indeed. Goes to show what a little difference going from Exile to Ruins can do. And this is where we first really started paying attention to what enesy and PULZz were able to pull off, and it's a beautiful thing when it works. Only one frag down, 1 minute to quad. That might be the cleanest staircase fight around the Mega I've ever seen.
Definitely up there. Definitely up there. One frag, all that separates them. Mega does go the way of Slurp. Trading rails with maxterzz enesy. Bang. Bang! ZenAku is going to get on the heavy, and well, Mega not for another 15. Great position here now, I feel, for ZenAku and maxterzz.
Yeah, the timing of these frags and enesy spawning outside, it's not great. He's going to push himself up the staircase. ZenAku wanting to defend it just a little bit. Peeker's going to do what he can to help, but ZenAku's going to have this Mega now ready for the quad in 10 seconds, and we are going to listen in with Maxaku.
Yes.
I'm coming.
No.
I did 80 to enesy.
I got heavy.
It's an eyeball waiting for Mega.
Okay, just don't lose frags. 9 and 18, Anarchy coming. He's coming with me.
I have Iso with me.
Anarchy at this top armor. Okay, I died.
To bicep.
I'm LG. Okay, heavy was now. Anarchy took. It's 43. Railed Anarchy. Railed again.
Okay,
Both.
leaving.
Advisor.
Need to play Plaza for a second.
Yeah. It's 40 and 53. Actually, I'm not sure on heavy.
Okay.
Advisor.
One on TP. Okay.
Anarchy is down here. Railed once.
Nice.
Perfect. Okay, I'm breeze stacking.
Heavy. I'm low. Fuck.
No worries, no worries. Anarchy is with me at nail gun. Railed once.
13.
Yep. Perfect. Mega is 53.
Are we Visor on rail?
Let's try to do something about
One
this.
here.
100. 1323. I spawned rockets.
Only ZenAku could condense a phrase like "no worries" down to a single syllable.
All right. All right. All right.
Yeah, see, you can't do it. Only he can. 24 to 24. And yeah, that was a rough bit of going at the quad. So far, the curse of tuning into somebody who's definitely going to get the quad is persistent today. We are going to check in with Slurp at some point. They weren't super animated before, but maybe a few matches in, things will be a little bit different. Slurp momentarily in the lead with this protection.
Oh, I
up.
thought we were listening to D-Slap.
Oh no. That's for the next one. Yeah.
All right, all good. All good. 2 frags the lead then as PULZz pushes on in. Maxter takes a spill. Enesy is pretty low, but still has that protection. He's hit himself down for a couple of 25s. The Hourglass is a big deal as well, of course, on Anarchy. Misses that rail though. And PULZz actually trying to take a fight just above them as Enesy comes out worse for wear up against Maxter. PULZz backing away. Does keep Pika at bay. But yeah, the positioning for the Mega, it's going to be crucial that ZenAku gets that frag because he's now pushing on it. And all that stacks allowed him to do so much more damage here than he really should have.
Yeah, and if they're going to die, this would be the time. Okay, so defending this heavy is worth it, even if it's just a steal. Even if it's just a steal, he's not going for it. Oh no, Maxter can drop back down potentially and get this. Nope, nice. The anti-reverse double non-steal. Good job, PULZz. And that's going to maybe open up the door for this Mega and then subsequently the quad.
Maxter's on it though.
Depending on when enesy gets in here. Let's knock it down. Yeah, PULZz this once, rail after rail. And by and large, he's getting them. Oh no. He will never stop. He doesn't get tired. Show no mercy. 34 to 32. 8 seconds to the quad, and let's tune in with Diarrhea Slurp.
Kommer in med nu. In på roll.
Rød 21.
In på roll. Jeg rollede ham på heavy 2 gange.
Der er armor til dig heroppe. En på nailgun.
Struggles væk.
Der er armor til dig på nailgun. Shock er død. Okay, næste item må være heavy. Jeg er med dig dog. Jeg kommer heavy stairs nu. Jeg kommer heavy stairs nu.
If you were tuned into them before, then you can tell that by comparison they are absolutely screaming at each other right now.
Yeah, it's. I honestly think what PULZz said there was going a bit too far.
But they've brought it within 8 frags of taking a map, putting us into yet another tiebreaker just like they did in the upper bracket, I believe. Oh. I always want to hit with more nail.
Well, stuff like that happens.
Yeah.
I can still win Mega, and I don't think that either ZenAku or Maxter are really going to be in position. Well, maybe Maxter is. He's going to get the frag on par.
Alright. Good
Enesy
steal.
takes him down though. Yeah, very good. 6 frags, that's a huge difference at this stage of the game.
going to help out massively with this protection coming up. PULZz is looking good. Enesy's looking good. Their stacks aren't half bad either. There's the protect. And it's going to go to PULZz.
Yeah. How in the world do we go from a 50 to 22 to this?
By going to another map.
It's true.
Question and answer.
Maxter is the cheekiest Strug player of all time.
I don't know. It's been a minute since we've seen Dehang in 2v2. But, yeah. He basically invented the using Peeker just as a melee weapon techniques. Alright, ZenAku. Is that enough to bring it back entirely? 45 to 40. This is doable. 3 seconds to Mega. This is a long time to wait on this Mega. I don't like it, but he's got the pickup anyway.
Yeah. They have to fight for this heavy as well, I think, because the stacks on the side of D-Slap are too big, especially because enesy is overhealed from the inject. Yeah, it's going to be really hard to bring him down, actually. I feel like maybe you play really passive and stay very together if you're ZenAku and Maxter now, and you try and play for this quad in 55, but it's going to be tough.
Oh. Those rockets could have been a little bit chunkier going over towards Mega. So PULZz is pulled down. Maxter is still just
Mega
a straight
goes
killer.
to enesy.
Ah, of course I switch away from
Right
ZenAku.
on.
Oh! Nice. Oh, but enesy gets it. Maxter gets a little bit of damage done, but knows he needs to leave. Good direct rocket. Taking some pressure from the TP exit. He's just going to bail. I like...
Well, we are going to see this quad, I think.
Yeah. They're gearing up for it. They're trying to control the pace well enough that that is going to be the final nail in the coffin.
91 HP. If he got rolled, that would have been so funny. enesy so low, he's going to taken down by ZenAku, and we are now looking towards this quad. But no, PULZz takes down Maxter, and all the control in the center atrium is gone. And now there's a real opportunity. enesy coming in from the low ground. He's going to be able to pick up the quad now with the MG. Surely he's going to take down Maxter, but no, everything's missing. Oh, he does get the rail finally, and now one frag away from a third map. D-Slap want it, and much like Ariana Grande and her song 5 Rings, I think they may get it.
God. I'm not even close to being able to understand that one. Alright, machine gun cess. Nope, it's gonna be PULZz doing
5,
it.
7
Okay.
rings, 8 rings, I don't know.
But we are
I've
indeed...
seen the Christmas 5 gold rings.
Oh,
Don't you dare
okay.
talk about the game, Jaha. Alright?
D-Slurp's got it. They've got a little bit more diarrhea left in their tumbler cup. Hope they brought a straw for the third map. What is going on with the left side score? Come on, left side score. There you go. There you go.
They're like your children, aren't they, the assets?
They really are. Sometimes they take a little bit of, a little bit of that. All right, what was the third map? Blood Run? Awoken?
Sure.
One of those?
Why not? I do enjoy the phrase diarrhea chalice.
I guess when you're at that level, you can't settle for anything less. Alright. It's Awoken. And PULZz and enesy have been traditionally amazing on Awoken, so I'm excited.
Yeah. Lots of open sight lines. Pretty easy. On like most spawns, you either get an LG or a rail. It's a very strong rail map generally.
Yes. It's a very strong PULZz map as a consequence.
Yeah. Scalebearer being banned does complicate things a little bit here, because I feel like ZenAku would definitely pick them on Awoken.
So it's always fun to see the potential for history not to repeat itself from the upper brackets. Most of the time it does, but
Oh, almost always.
You know, you add 4 hours to the mix, and then things get very different very quickly. Maybe, potentially, anything could happen. Anything could happen. Here we go.
Wait, hang on. I need to check how long we've been live. 7 hours. All right, Joe.
Yeah.
You take it easy now, son. I'll try and carry my weight.
Well, I've got more to
We're on
carry.
board
for
with
sure.
ZenAku.
Yeah. Okay.
Huge damage with the plasma there. Now
Could have
escapes.
right back to where
What's
he started
that?
from. Double Doom guy, double Ranger. Okay. Aye, aye, aye. Double running into pillars. Alright, we got Dire Orbs coming out for the first blood. Ooh, ZenAku.
Yeah, that's a tasty route. Oh, misses that.
Orbs on this guy.
Doesn't usually miss
Alright.
on the quick switch. But yeah, Maxa does clean up, but then enesy cleans up, but then I was hoping you'd get fragged and someone else would clean up, didn't I?
Yep. That's how it goes.
Yep. ZenAku cleans up. And just popping the ability and making his way over to Mega. Bit unfortunately, you can't really push in from uppity onto the Mega up against an LG. And enesy would take him down there. PULZz as well chimes in.
Really good LG work as well. 8 seconds to this quad. What?
Oh.
Okay, I guess he doesn't have a lot of ammo left here, which is rough going into this fight. ZenAku is going to be opening up the quad for Maxter. And they just want to whittle him down. Yeah, all the cess in the world. It's not going to be enough. Mega's being held up for him, maybe? Yes, there we go. PULZz taken on down again. Trying to find enesy. Just trying to hide out in the LG. The chase is on, which is good for burning off time. Good defensive knockback as well. Not just the damage, but just the physical. No, no, no. Please, no. But Maxter likes it when he beg.
He does. 4 to 11. Great use of the power up there. Really got mileage out of it. Goes in aggressively against PULZz, who very calmly hits him with the shotgun. Now we look over to the Mega in 2 seconds. PULZz, well, he thought he had positioning, but it's both members of ZeniMax that come in.
You just,
He gets sandwiched.
you're just canonizing it, huh?
Maxaku. I don't like it.
Yeah. Oh, it was nice seeing that one from third person. All right, Maxter with all the armor and none of the health. Maxter, no carry, he love it. Oh, okay. Maybe not the most coordination there with his stumpy little arms. But Maxaku looking good on Awoken so far.
Oh. Swing and a miss.
Catch up with ZenAku here is going to be a little bit more stacked up, a little bit more ready. Or so we thought. Who's ready for getting caught in the crossfire like this? enesy, just 3 rails, no excuses, and 2 frags. Even
I'm
handing
gonna
off
say
that
though,
Mega.
this has been one of the least chaotic Awokens we've seen.
Yes.
Really, a lot of people meeting together, and I feel like that's probably conscious on the side of Maxter and ZenAku to try and mitigate just these errant rail fights that D-Slap can win over and over.
The double jump didn't save you.
That is enesy now. With the power-up, ZenAku does defend from PULZz. Maxter stealing that Mega, I think it's quite a big deal actually, because otherwise enesy would have been absolutely unstoppable.
Not that he's incredibly stoppable at the moment anyway. 11 to 18, certainly doing a lot to bring it back together. But now as the protection runs out, they've got to do it the good old-fashioned way, just by spamming rails. 24/7.
Oh, enesy! Big one.
Oof. Those plasma balls from below. I'm helping.
Aku dropping.
Maxter, you don't have any weapon. I love you, buddy.
He
but
just wants in.
You have no weapon. Yeah, he just wants to... He's happy to be there. But when he does have a weapon, It's so rough.
And ZenAku just has to play the supportive role now. Very nice.
Well, you've heard him. He's very supportive.
He is. He almost played in the Doombringer Duel League.
Oh. Then what happened?
Yeah, that'd have been cool. He was like, well, I don't know, QPL schedule and that.
Oh, yeah.
Fair
Definitely,
enough.
yeah.
One of those is a bit more important than the other.
Yeah.
I'm joking, of course.
I was willing to let you leave it ambiguous as to which one it was.
There's no ambiguity. Maxter. Quad in 8. I like the positioning of D-Slurp here, right?
Yeah.
Quad spawn.
Yeah, this should be
Yeah.
a good quad for PULZz. Sorry, enesy. 2 dudes with helmets. Oh. Good call-outs there. enesy knew exactly where he needed to be. Oof. Took a bit of damage. 25 is above heavy. That's always nice. He's looking for that one last rail. Can't quite land at close range. Here comes... Oh, we're boxing! Oh, it's super punch-out! Oh! Glass Joe goes down! Oh, love it. Should have pushed select for the uppercut. 21-30. And I'll still call that close here. Especially at the pace we're
Yeah,
going.
it's not too far. And especially because I feel like we're seeing the power-ups be used to quite great effect, and that frag disparity can basically be seen in who had the power-ups.
Ah, yes. I like it when they
Enesy?
come out of the teleporter, because then I get to shoot them. Alright, they're both at LG. And they are, yeah, getting information first. Chasing that rocket. This fucking rocket launcher.
Why?
Oh my
Sounds
god.
like a sneeze.
Gesundheit, yeah.
Livid.
Nice 10-foot dire orb. Alright, enesy's back up here. And D-Slurp's actually been doing pretty well on the power-ups on Awoken so far. Oh no, 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 no!
Oh, it's a calamity.
PULZz
It's
is in the wrong
cacophony of errors
spawn.
all at once.
Enesy's on the wrong spawn. Protection goes to Maxter. He tried to wiggle his little Luigi feet back up there too.
Oh.
His stumpy arms. Stumpy arms and stumpy feet team. And at this point, yes, Tasty Cups March will be the feet edition. He'll be here for
Do
that.
not condone any of that.
Alright, Mr. DeviantArt.
You make one tweet. You remember when
I never said he was... Okay, maybe I did say he was amputated. He was still stuck.
no, knowing you almost certainly have said
Yeah,
that
probably at
some
some point. It's
Probably
a
today.
solid bet that I have.
point. But remember when Exile was 50 to 22? And then
Yes.
do you remember when D-Slap brought it back? And then do you remember how they're 10 frags behind? It's almost over.
It does make me a little bit sad right now, to be honest, because yeah, they're just playing great. But I think what I said before, one of the few things I'll go back to and say that something I said in the past is actually still valid. Maxaku has been getting better as the tournament progresses.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're Maestro right now, you'll... I mean, I'm not... They'll be cool. None of those guys. but-
Immediate backpedal on saying that.
Yeah, no, I was like, they should be a bit scared. And then I was like, nah, they won't be. That's bollocks, that is.
Oh, it's gonna be like this, is it? Oh, the last quad. walls.
With some flare, Maxter. Oh.
I see you.
Hey.
Please, no. PULZz. Alright. Last seconds of quad, last seconds of the map, last seconds of D-Slurp. Oh, come on. Okay. I was doing it for the trailer.
Oh!
Oh, come on. Killing me. There it is, off camera. Of course. But there it is. D-Slurp knocked out of the running by Maxaku. In the upper bracket, in the lower bracket, they have met their nemesis. But that does mean that D-Slurp, sorry, Diarrhea Slurp, has taken a very solid, or semi-solid, 3rd place.
Boo! Boo!
Wow, Maxter. Don't piss him off. Wow.
He's good at the video games.
Yes, he has played a video game. Holy shit.